Hello everyone. Happy Fallout Friday. Just sort out the juice side. Hope everyone is having a good start to the weekend. It's Friday. Yay. So I was going to try and do the Mephidius tabletop book that I was kindly gifted 2 weeks ago by Mephidius, but unfortunately I have literally not had the time to read through it, so I thought I wanted to get it sort of set up, get my head around it, and then we can do it together. I've just looked across and realised I haven't got this on it. So, we are doing my backup, which was painting a Deathclaw, and in the process of priming him, I didn't really do a very good job here. His arm fell off, so I think I'm just going to paint and hope for the best. It will stick back on. We had a slight injury. Oh, I didn't even paint under there either. So we're just going to try and stick him back. So this is the model. I like how it's like life size. It's not really life size, obviously, but compared to like Mysterious Stranger, it's a wee one. It's a wee one. So I just have to fix his arm. If I can get the glue off, that's the thing. I've got various paints here, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to paint it, but I'm here. I hope everyone is having a start to the Friday. I'm contemplating moving my Friday times. My Fridays and my Sunday times to like 9, and I was like, I might as well move all of my Tuesday as well to 9 o'clock. But that would mean potentially then a shorter stream though. That's that half an hour. But as I always struggle to get here because I've been non-stop. That is... oh, fingers are already sticking together. This is great. So we're just gonna fix. I can't use the nozzle bit because I bought it and it's already blocked, and I'm like, I can't be bothered to unblock it. Yo Gecko, welcome in first. You are first in chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are well. We're just gonna. We're just fixing. We're just fixing a Deathclaw. Foiled. Ah, Scales, welcome in. Were you there before? Were you lurking? Seconded. Ah, foiled. There we go. So he's quite. I didn't really want too much black on the front because that's probably going to. I'm trying to match it like this Deathclaw. So hopefully in the next Friday. I wasn't sure, to be fair. I wasn't sure if this Friday I would have been able to actually have done the solo RPG, the new solo RPG by Mephidius for Fallout. The only other time I could have done, like, started reading it was Thursday afternoon, and then that just didn't happen. So hopefully for next Friday, my goal is then we can do it together on stream, so jazzing up my Fallout Friday streams. But I thought, well, we'll just do this, right? We'll just do this. You know, if I click, and mod supremacy, you are there, I love it. So I am late, I am deciding whether to change my stream time, but you know that's always dangerous if you change your stream time and be like, I'll make it later. Will I then purposely be late? But it's literally it might help if I move it to like 9 or something. Let's figure out where we're going to put it. The thing is, you can't see him because now he's. I have a solution to this issue. You see, something I've prepared earlier. Now you can see him. Oh, now he's up that side. But okay. So now you can see him as we're going to be painting. I'm hoping his arm dries. It should do. I feel like if I put that too near the box, you know what's going to happen? So I can use him as like a reference point. I've got a lot of colours here. What kind of size paintbrush do I need? This is just all like on my tray. My tray bits. Let's put the glove on, shall we? Should we get serious here? So I'm just going to build up the colour. I'm not entirely sure which one I need that one to try. thinking more like a grey, sort of almost like dry brushing on the grey, and then keeping the belly as is. I've got various greys. I just have to find the grey that I want. Where is it? And then we obviously need to blend that in. So play along with it. Play along with it. Yo, school back. Welcome in. Let me show you both out whilst I get my head around. You know when you have like a plan? I've just got some lip gloss on there. Where are we? I'll put S. Hang on. There we go. And then. You have a plan in your head, and then you sit and you go, that's not going to look right. Having that right now. I'm pulling up my sleeve. So I would have my Pip-Boy, but we don't get paint on it, do we? Oh, I haven't put these in. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Do I not want... There's silver. I thought, do I want to give it flex? I don't know. Where's my other one? Is this it? I have also ordered a brown, a really sterling. What brown was it called? From what was Citadel to go on my tank base, so it should look more mud-like. And then I can hopefully build up and then finish a tank. But then I've got to order some other bits. I did see on that Jadlam they had like their they had sandbags, like miniature sandbags. But actually they're big, as like they had a picture next to a euro, and I thought they're actually quite big to put on like a Warhammer tank. Maybe for a Baneblade, but my Lima Rustas have been too big. To mean Warhammer paint now. I mean Warhammer paint now. What was Citadel? What was Warhammer paint? I've got one of them. I've bought one, and it says that. Big Harry, welcome in. I hope you're keeping well. Let's see. I mean, you're welcome in, paint it so. What does everyone think of the, what do you think of the paint pot? I mean, I like the Citadel one. Hydrate, Bossjet, thank you. Versus the new, Warhammer. This one looks kind of boring. I have got some water here. Thank you, posture check and stretch. Oh, I forgot I've got a Plumbo on there. I'll probably do it too much, I'll probably rip someone. This one is going to be annihilated. I was thinking on Sunday I might start weathering this entire outfit, because we're going to try and weather it, because it is just literally falling apart. I need to buy a new. I'm going to buy myself one. Or I have thought about if I buy a new Vault suit, I can then work on another, and I think I know which one I'm going to work on. A mini Fallout one first. But yes, the new Warhammer paint would be interesting to see, because from Jadlam I ordered two different paints. I ordered my Rust Grey and an Astra, oh what's it called, the Grey technical paint, Astra something or other. This one come in, the Lehman Rust came in the new Warhammer. The other one came in Citadel, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure if it's going to be dark enough, but we're going to give it a go. I have got black, but I thought, you are a liar and you are darker, but you're going to be lighter. We can just have a go and see. So we're just going to paint quite a lot of you. We're going to see what this is going to turn out. I mean, this is a layer. And then I did look at getting some other plastic whilst I was ordering my new paint. Oh, I forgot to bring the thing up. A palette, is that going to be a problem? We'll just use this. Right, okay. I forgot completely what I was saying. I got just some new plastic on my Warhammer. I was like, ooh, a Valkyrie is something I would really like. And then I was like, oh, but I like the thing, I can't think, there's Sentinel. Oh, this is not really a Fallout stream, we're talking about Warhammer now. was like, oh, a Sentinel, because it looks really like something from Star Wars. And I was like, ah, I can get the, oh, I've only got tech in my head. I was like, oh, that then you, wow, your tail, sir, has, I'm gonna have to paint that, has not got any, black on it, unfortunately. So this is going to ruin my plan here. I was like, oh, maybe. Then you pair him with your tank, and he gives it a 4+ and vulnerable save, just for starters. And I was like, oh. So I think I might buy one of them. But I was like, no, let's be good. Fallout, welcome in. Fallout. Look, I will hopefully next week be doing the new tabletop RPG game. It's just I have not even had a chance to even sit down and read it. But hopefully in this next week, I was a bit skeptical too, fair, wasn't I? I was a bit skeptical that I would have the time to. So this is what I mean. It's like I know I would have got it 2 weeks ago on Saturday, so it's like bear with me. Fallout. I did think, oh, I could just maybe just end up playing it, but I was like, I really want to paint this Deathclaw, so I was like, well, why don't we just talk Fallout? Ah, that's one thing I wanted to check on, was the Fallout shower. Have they moved the bloody time again for it? Because the deadline has changed multiple times. I have a lot riding on if I get it, and if I don't get it, I'm like, things I could be planning. If I'm on it, if I'm not on it. I'm gonna check that. Yeah, Woods, welcome in, that's alright. I said I haven't been live for very long. I am contemplating moving my stream times, but you know when you're like, if you move it, am I just gonna be like, that's alright? I've got half an hour extra than I normally, then I'll still be late. But to be fair, I haven't been tuned in non-stop, so need to actually buy a Deathclaw. A real one, or I'm not actually sure how much this one cost me. Maybe 25 quid? Ow, I just got a really sharp pain in my nose. My hay fever has been up all bloody week. Ah. It's been like really high. And then everyone else at work's been like, oh, I've got really bad hay fever. I was like, join the club. You know, I've only had like 1 tablet a day. That's the thing, then at one point it was like starting to make me feel like really drowsy. And I'm like, this is fantastic. So it's only like one you can take one a day, and I was like, please don't wear off. So I'm just touching up where the prime, because I'm not that precious about where the prime did or didn't get. Different, sadly. Oh, did they? Ah. They will be at UKGE if you're going, but I wouldn't like to say how much they would be. Whether they'll be more expensive, well, I suppose they'll be about the same price, I guess. How much it is on the website, in case they were, in case, you know, because sometimes they do, like, some places do, event offers. Let's have a look and see. He must have been. Let's have a look. In case they might. I'll just go to that. It'll take me straight to Fallout pictures. I just put in Deathclaw. £30. Okay, so I know I spent 40 quid on the Phineas stand, and I know the Mysterious Stranger was 15, and so he must have been 25. Whether it's because I know the people or not, I don't know, because I know the person who was working the card machine. I doubt it. I don't know, maybe, or it was a bit cheaper. I definitely remember seeing, because I was like 40 quid. Who knows? It might be cheaper at UKG. I don't know. Sometimes they have some people will do event prices. I don't know. I finished altering and now doing the Emperor like dead version. Ah, okay, okay, that makes sense. UKG finally got what I mean. I've got quite a few. I thought last week I did. I'm still getting used to this bloody camera angle. I am looking more and more at other like content cameras. So it's Mysterious Stranger. Kind of the scales of it. Oh, I have to do this backwards and upside down. Right, but let me give you a. Oh, that's not going to be the one to give you a shot. Right, let's go back. So my tabs are all in a different order. Plates, Masha. There we go. Let's have another voice chat. Uses a suspend next and get a promo thing, which often was like anyone like Lorenzo, Jake Finch, Mysterious Stranger. Oh, okay. How much is he on the website, the Mysterious Stranger? Because I remember he had a £15 sticker on it. I can't put it in. Mysterious Strangers. Oh, Stranger. He's 20 quid. Okay, they must have done a special offer. Because that means I should have spent a lot more money than I did on their stand. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe because I knew them, they might have put a little bit of discount on. I don't know. But if you go with UKG, watch it. So he was 20. So I should have spent 50 quid. I actually spent 40 quid. Okay. Yo, Angel, welcome. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? That's gone up about 5 across a lot of things. Unless that has gone up since Salute when I went but 2 weeks ago. It may have done. It may have done. So I didn't think to check or not. Well, you're a layer as well, actually. No, we're sticking to this colour. I suppose it's like a lot of things now, and it just everything is mad. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I think I've just put that on too thick. Semi sort of dry brushing it on, but not particularly well. But because it's a liquid, I kind of still want it in. There is a plan here to this colour. I want it to really shine through, so. Printing, doing wrong colour. Oh no. Oh dear. I can't remember the details, but I know it's just for Black Friday they increase prices. I assume events just have updated prices or something. Oh, so maybe that, who knows, their prices may have gone up since Salute, or they had Salute. I know that they're the RPG book that I'm hoping to do next Friday. When I went on last week, it wasn't available to purchase on their website. If I put solo, is that going to Fallout Solo? There we go. Oh yeah, you can buy it now. Quick view. Oh no, it's pre-order, so it's still pre-order. Their solo RPG game. I said maybe it's because I know them. That's why the Salute they were. I may have got a undiscovered discount. I didn't actually know how much the Deathclaw was because it didn't have a price on it. Well, I was like, I want him. He was the only one there. And I was like, I'm going to have him. And sometimes we have a Mephidius team in chat, so I'll be like, question. Oh, good. I'm glad you're keeping well. This is coming out sort of well. As well. So I'm hoping to get this done. So I've gonna try and in between working on my tanks. And that's why I was like, I really wanted to buy some more Astra Militarum, and I was like, no. But for Astra Militarum or like Warhammer, Jadlam is like okay, but it is a few pounds more expensive. Or like the paint that I've got, the textured paint, it was like 76p more expensive, but they do free postage on anything, so you can literally order a paintbrush and they will post it to you for free. And some of their Warhammer is a few pounds more expensive, whereas I was looking, Wayland Games is often a good place, and Goblin Gaming. I think Wayland was the cheapest. I was like, oh. So I really want to buy the tech. I can't think what his name is. I can see it in my head. Basically, that massively buffs any Astra Militarum vehicle that it is near. And then I'm gonna build up the colour so you can see it's turning grey. So I want to do, yeah, I think that's my next goal, because I feel like I've also would be fun to wear to like events, and I have got an event coming up now in August and not May. So unless I go to UKG, which I still haven't even had time to look at, I wouldn't want to vault see there, because I will probably be on the I'll let you know if I end up going to UKG, and I'll probably be on the Mephidius stand or hanging around the Mephidius stand. I'll be at that, whether or not they want me in cosplay or not, I will be there if I do go. Okay, this is building up quite nicely actually. And then I might layer the other bit on top. At least his arm's staying on. I thought I'm going to start painting here, and he's going to fall apart again. I couldn't believe that. I was like, I just sprayed him, and then I was like, oh, of course. His arm decided to pop off. It's like, brilliant, thank you. This isn't really the suitable brush. This was £3, a Citadel brush. Which might seem that sounds mad crazy. That's expensive for a paintbrush. I go, that's cheap for a Citadel. It's not quite what I should be using it for, but there we go. Yeah, so I was very close to wanting to buy some other stuff, and I was like, let's finish the tank. So I might do, especially because they have got a sale on at the moment. And I think Wayland Games as well, I think you can get cashback, like on top cashback. Do we do Screaming Skull? We could do Screaming Skull on top of that. Oh, and randomly, right? Was it Tuesday? Right, I painted some tank. Wednesday morning, I pulled the cover back. I thought, you know, pull the cover back, the sun on it. I found one of my tank lamps in my bed. One of these was in my bed. Don't ask. Apart from I obviously asleep with my Warhammer. I don't know. It was in my bed. Well, it turns out Peach looks very white on a single layer. Ah, okay. Oh, at least it was, you know, a false alarm. We're gonna try this colour, and we might contrast, or we might put some Zandari dust. I'm not entirely sure. I think I need a new Screaming Skull at some point. I mean, it's quite that colour. I quite like doing this. This is like what I did for my Scorched Beast Queen. Just was like, oh, this is brilliant. I'll just have to. Oh, I might change this colour. Oh, I can't see the button, so mate. That's off. Right. Does that now make me look really bright? could make me really bright. Well, that actually really... I can't even sit. That's blinded me. I don't know why. There we go. I'm hoping that counteracts that. Right. Bit of a clearer white. White feels really weird. Can I change it to the other stuff? It's a light colour. That'll be a better one. That is. My brain couldn't comprehend the colour change there for some reason. I wonder how it got there. Must have travelled your person somehow. I know, right? I was a bit like, how? My only explanation I can think of is because it must have been like on my tray. Because now I'm carrying a tray about with all my pieces on. I think it must have come off somehow, or maybe I put it on a tank and then it fell off and then somehow migrated into the bed. Under the bed covers. I mean, could have been worse, could have been a tank, but so strange. You know when you like, I just thought, you know, it's a sunny day, I'm going to pull the covers back, sort of just air it. You know when you look and you're like, what is that? I was like, wow. Even weirder if I thought I was dreaming about tanks and it turns out there's a piece of tank in with me. I'd been like, okay. But no, I sadly don't remember dreaming about tank. That's one thing I like about this will pick up. What's looking like so far? Move to a smaller brush now. Don't mind if I destroy this one, because this was an ordinary generic brush. Oh no, you're too wet now. I was just gonna come up so different. Should have stuck to the same brush. Now I thought, oh, that's a little bit hard. I need to make it a little bit brighter. Put a bit more in. None on over the top. A bit cautious about this hand because it's popped off. Howdy, howdy, howdy! Welcome in, James. How are you? Very careful how I hold this Deathclaw because I don't want it to fall apart again. As soon as I just sprayed it, I was like, brilliant. When his arm popped off, I was like, of course you have. Oh, that's better. I got a smaller brush in there. Paint it's like fingers as well. Yes, I like painting on like these resins because it's like it's doing the job for me of picking it all up. Oh, and Jammy, look! And there's Jammy. We got the Janes in chat. How are we both? Still kicking, thank you for asking. How's you? I'm good, thank you. So it already looks like I put... we're going to focus? We're going to just focus on the paintball behind. It has got like a slight green tinge. Oh, it's not quite what I wanted, is it? And a smaller one. Oh, I didn't break up a smaller one. Oh, there's one here. That's convenient. Around and there's like million brushes everywhere. It's very handy. Get it where it needs to be. Around his eye. On his little nose. I really like the site code you post on Instagram. Oh, thank you! Oh, much appreciated. Oh, so proud. I was like, oh my god, the effort that went into this thing. To try and get him like fully done. That means a lot, thank you. So you love putting into the box art with minis. It does, doesn't it? I mean, I haven't really done anything wild, have I? It's always been to the box art. That is very true. I've been challenged as well by someone. Was on about you can buy fake models from Temu, and I was like, maybe I should do Pink Krieg or something. I was like, I am not buying Games Workshop. I'm not paying ridiculous money for Games Workshop models to then just basically as a bit of a fun thing and then not actually play with them. He's a king, he's got to look fancy, right? Exactly! He's got to look very, very fancy. He's got pride and place now. Right on top of my minis cabinet. So thank you, that means a lot. Especially to a fabulous painter like yourself as well. I'm just hoping that I can really then like focus on getting like my tanks done. Also, I feel like I can't finish my tanks until I can order some camo stuff, but what I do is I wait for a Temu order to arrive and then I can send it back and then that's my Temu money. Because PayPal doesn't exist, right? And Temu doesn't exist money-wise. I don't like the box art, to be fair. I try to do my own thing usually. That must be so good to be like, I know it's everything I paint, it's always just like the box art. Bit like my Necrons, I was like, do I paint it green? But I really like the green. to paint it yellow, I mean, wait, hang on. I mean, brain catch up. Paint it pink, but I really liked the green. That's what my brain's trying to say. And then a bit like this, I'm like, I could just paint it all brown, but I quite like the colour. And then my Krieg, it's like, oh, I'm just painting it Krieg blue. No real originality. Apart from my Daughters of Cain, slightly. They're kind of like, I knew the kind of paint scheme I wanted. Bit of originality, really, is what I need. Shockingly, sometimes the team is in cast are better. Really? Are they? Have you ever ordered any? I'm guessing you have from like Temu or something. So maybe I will, and then I can just absolutely like change it up and do some pink Krieg. You know, instead of a gun, they can hold like a bunch of flowers or something. Do everything. I use too much now. I bet those people will just buy. I bet as well. Yo, Mono, welcome, welcome. That's what we're doing. I haven't got round to reading the book yet. I promise, like, hopefully, I say promise. Next week, I should hopefully be doing the Fallout solo game. Oh, I just haven't had a chance to read it yet. I was like, oh, I will do, I promise. So I thought I'd do the Deathclaw. Like a Krieg on horseback, but make them. Oh, My Little Ponies! Oh my god, I could make them My Little Ponies. Okay, I will do this. We can have like, we can turn them. Turn the Death Riders into like My Little Ponies. And they can have like, you know when you see people, you see everyone, they go like, oh, I painted my army all like pink. Oh, blah, I can be pink Krieg. Quite liking the grey. All nulled on top of that. It's quite simple. It's like, well, he's basically done. I do love it. Just something simple, like I say, like when I did my Scorched Beast Queen. That's one difference in it. When you paint in resin, they say that it makes a colour pop. Let's get a smaller paintbrush. You're quite precision. I have done the recast order, but not through any online store though. Ooh, so let us know how it goes. Or how it went. I can see your paint is getting better every time for sure. Oh, thank you! That really means a lot. I feel like I'm a bit more confident. Maybe that's why I stuck to like... That's not the right colour first, is it? Where's the first grey I used? Yeah. Sort of like sticking to it, trying to match it and learning about... So that's not the grey, because that looked like it hasn't been used lately. So let him hype. I know, I'm sorry, I let the team down by not being able to do it today, but I thought I just want to read through it and get sort of like... Knowing how my brain works, it can take, as you have probably guessed, it takes a while for things to filter through and how it works. So I just thought I want to read it, make sure I give the most, like, for the stream. Oh, I thought something just... Look, see, his armor's being good now. It was stuck on and then I just sprayed it with primer and then it popped off and I was like, okay. It's a bit weird, but okay. Try to do the arms. I have got some tufty grass I will do, but I want to try and texture the base, so that might not dry, but I have got a hairdryer which we can get on it. And then I can add some grass to the base. I just love being able to add like accessories. That's why I was looking, I was thinking, oh my god, I could get like sandbags from the tanks, and then they were quite big and they were quite expensive, and I was like, well, they're not going to look quite right, are they? Very sketchy but affordable. Or maybe I'll try it. I'll get some Krieg looking models and then we'll just paint them different. My Little Ponies. Well, like, do they have? Oh, they don't have a tail. They have like a bone. Like that. It's Lord Marshal Dre. He still hasn't had his gun finished. To be fair, I could cut out the tail and stick fluffy bits to it, shall we say. Right, let's do his talons in this. No hype. I thought you okay again. So it was this end of the month instead of next one. I'm hyped to. Oh no! You got another month. You have another month to go. I've still got looking if I can go. To be honest. Oh, is that gonna be really too much? Probably. It's like you're very keen. I like that. It's very keen. I think maybe it's just switch brush. Video little bits is nice though, those people, but it's a pain to order. Does it take a long time as well to like arrive? Restuffed out, or actually, okay, find a pennies and creek to them. I mean, that is an option as well. Just get like these little creek men. Could put like, I'm sure I could get some like little rainbow stickers, you know, to stick on their bum. They have like serial numbers on the horses' bums, like on their thigh. So instead of that, I could just cover it with like rainbow, like a rainbow sticker or transfer or something. I'm trying to think now, what have I got? I have got some multicoloured wool. If I can fray it, and then I can put it on it, and stick on it. This could be interesting. I love painting like this because I'm like, I'm not that fussed if it's completely covered. Not like, you know, when you're painting like Necrons, because he's gonna have damaged nails, if you know what I mean. Feeling itch for new plastic. Yeah, I felt like that yesterday. I was like, oh, I could buy some other models like with this paint. I was like, no. I was like, no, be good. I've got plenty of ones to build and to paint still. Maybe you could get one of those trolls with bright fluffy head. To drive a tank. Oh my god, yeah, like them troll doll thing, them little trolls. Whatever happened to them? You know, they were like everywhere. You know, you just find one sitting in your drawer. Where did they come from, or did they just appear? Is it like the Mandela effect that everybody's just had them and just? Well, I know exactly what I mean. They're like the naked dolls for some reason, and they just had like bright green hair. Like everybody's know what they are, but where were they from? Oh, Worsthacker, give me Orc's tail. Oh, I think that's a layer. Okay, I can paint it red in your honour. They've gone to they've gone back to home planet. I see. They've done with the 90s, so they've gone back. It's a bit like, you know, them like aliens and their eggs, and everyone's like, oh, they used to be able to have babies. I never ever had babies. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, but I specifically remember, and I have googled this. They did exist, where they did have like a baby alien in them, and people go, no, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. I was like, but if you Google it, you can find it. But there is like, everybody knows. Obviously, they couldn't have, but everyone knows that, right? Well, they're little like aliens in an egg. It's like I specifically remember seeing it. Can't remember if they have trouble. Ah, that is true. They've all gone. They're gone to their 5 minutes of fame. They went and made a movie. Now they're like they don't want to deal with peasants. That's what it is. Left after the 90s. If I could. Just keep in the 90s era. Just stay there. Like the 90s called. They want their trolls back. Or like the Furbies. I mean, it was elite, right? Or I remember when you had a Furby and we kept it next to like the radiator just because. No particular reason. And then it started to make that... Where were we? I think we were like on holiday or something. So me and my sister had one each. And all of a sudden, it like picked up, it would just go like wah 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 wah. We're like, what the fuck? Where did it learn that? We think because it was next to radio, so it could hear like the water going through. I don't know. It was the most random noise. Why it would spurt out, you know. So, okay. I turned the claws around. I was like, oh, I've missed a bit. As in a whole line. Trolls still abuse us on YouTube from their homeworld. They are the trolls. I see. They're like replace us with technology. All coming after you. But I mean, like, where did they come from? Like, how did we have so many trolls like in the house? Like, how? Where? Why? Like, I remember these little trolls. I didn't see the troll movie. They just existed. The fish requested and got one with a baby inside because it was stupid enough to believe. So you remember having the aliens with a baby inside it, right? You talked to any other Brit and they're like, no, it didn't. Right? You remember the aliens did have a baby inside it. We had one, or my sister had one that had a baby in it. Like inside. You could see it. You could see it. Like up. You could see it. Never come out. God, my Furby is such a weird toy. I've still got mine. I don't know if it works still. It all came out in the 60s. Have these been lingering since the 60s? Is this why we've accumulated them? They've just been passed on through generation. Aliens changed their bourbon recipe. I'm not. Their oh. At least it is. They changed their. That is quite actually scandalous. Ah, have they changed it? It'll be some stupid reason, isn't it? That would be like, okay, it's too expensive. What did I see? I saw something the other day, and they said like, watch. You know, things like penguins. They're no longer beautiful chocolate bars, but watch. Look, compare the ingredients. If you've got an old packet or like a bourbon packet, compare the ingredients. There'll be something else in it now, or there'll be it's substitute for something else. What was that about? It's just about general any chocolate biscuits or something, because you know they're all going. We can't get chocolate like that. Chocolate is too damn expensive. But and this thing was like, oh, but you won't notice the taste, and it's like, I think we will. Oh, you know what? I like I don't mind like other like bourbons, you know, like I don't know, like home brand. That is actually quite scandalous. Don't you dare mess with a bourbon. But I should talk about it as I was more active here. That's true. All the J's are on YouTube. You have to talk to me if your name is Jay. Why do they have belly buttons and nothing else? Oh, that made me feel really weird. I have a thing about belly buttons, so that made me feel really weird. And why do their faces look like the youngest old person ever? Why were they naked though? Why were they naked? This Genshin Legend has joined the chat. Oh, this is looking like a strong manicure at the moment. I know I will tone it down. I don't know, but it does not dunk properly. It doesn't dunk properly. Does it like crumble? Taste different. cocoa ratio. Oh my god. Okay, now I need to taste test, right? This sounds like a good taste test. Trial other branded bourbons. This sounds like a perfect for science, right? For science. Oh my god, I feel for you. You know, when you just sat down, you've had a long day, you're looking forward to a nice drink with your bourbons. The sacrilege, right? You know, I think there should be. You should take this. You should be able to take this further because it's like the almost British thing is to have a cup of tea and biscuit, and then they've just ruined it for their cocoa ratio. Although if I dare buy another pack of bourbons now, I'm gonna name this use if I can. What's someone else? I look and I think I could. Oh no, I'm looking on Restream. I can see your picture, so I know it's you. Palm oil, the cocoa. That's the thing, isn't it? And then it's like palm oil's more grapes. They'll put it in everything. What was it? I can't remember why that came up. And they're like, will people notice the difference? And they'll do it so subtly over time. And it's like, oh, I think we'll notice. Oh, it'll be like, I imagine what will be next will be like the chocolate, you know, digestives. I don't buy McVitie's. I like, you know, the, like, Morrison's, I couldn't think what it was called. You know, the off-branded. I bet they'll change soon. Or the chocolate will get that thin. I mean, it's like, was it a Penguin is no longer classified as a chocolate biscuit? Along with some other ones, because it's got that much cocoa in it, it can no longer be deemed as a chocolate bar. But they'll still charge you double. They won't half the price because you're buying a chocolate biscuit that doesn't actually contain cocoa, so what the fuck are you paying for? You might as well go buy... This is serious, you know, or they'll get like this size, but like triple the price with less ingredients in. The rest makes it taste waxier. Oh, wax. Tasty. I think it's boring. Hoping that the consumer won't notice. If they touch Kit Kats, I'm writing an angry letter. I'll be like, no, Kit Kat are my favourite. I'll be like, look, I am very disgruntled. I'll be like, do you know who I am? I'll be like, you need to go back to your old Kit Kat recipe. If they change it. They probably have changed it. And they probably will change it. Target is a company I buy, which is a cheaper off-branded version Aldi because it doesn't taste different. It was cheaper. I bought their biscuits for everything, but now... Oh, I just feel like, you know, you sit down and you want to have a nice biscuit. And you can't. Oh, it's just an excuse for everything now, isn't it? Going, oh no, we've got to like whack the price up because everything's too expensive. I'm just like... about some people take a pay cut for doing exactly the same job. Oh no. Instead of making like how much in bonuses? That's a different story in it, but yeah. It's but like even like Cadbury's, you can notice you could notice when Cadbury's was taken over by an American company. You could taste it. And I was a bit like, when I went to Cadbury, well, this was like years ago, I went into like their little shop and I bought one. They had literally a chocolate teapot and I thought, this is fantastic. So I bought it for her as like a birthday present. You wouldn't know it was Cadbury's. I mean, this was years and years ago when it must be like 10 years ago or so. It was disgusting. That's all I'm saying. You wouldn't know that was Cadbury's, and it wasn't from their like little shop that they have there. So they probably used non-Cadbury's and then sold it in the shop, or like, I don't know. It's awful. Gluten and dairy free is rubbish. Eat those waxy triple price biscuits instead. They can be, can't they? I have made some more. I'm going to barbecue tomorrow, and I've made some more butterfly buns, and I use the. I had gluten and dairy. I had to make gluten and dairy free ones. And I used the BBC Good Food recipe. I couldn't remember the first one I made. They're a little bit more moist, but these ones actually taste quite nice. You know what I can't seem to make is tasty gluten-free batter. Apart from last night, I made toad in the hole, and I made myself gluten-free. And I put some. I don't usually cook with salt, typical Brit here, but I'm like, it's unhealthy for you, and I flavour it with other things. So I put a bit of salt in, and some cracked pepper, and it just, you know. It always has this, yeah. It has like gluten-free has got like this, I don't know if you call it like gritty kind of taste to it. There's the free yee, then the free yee, multiple E's. They have got a good chocolate chip cookie recipe, but you can still taste it. Still have that truck full, don't you? Shh, more Kit Kats. Yeah. I don't want to get Kit racist. Oh my god, the little. I saw one. I was like, oh, they look really cute, and I saw how much they were. I was like, I thought I'm not that into race cars. Oh, cool. And when Kit Kat was massive, then chocolate was like proper thick, yeah. Like to eat, like, you know, they're in the square. I would how I eat a Kit Kat chunky is I would like bite the ends off. And it used to be like proper chunk, now it's like a flake. I just seen YouTube hiding that comment about Kit Kats. It hasn't even told me that something's been held. Okay. That's okay. Also because gluten is delicious. This is why it does it. Yeah. It's a good food. I'm trying it. I want that sweet barbecue. They are so good. I mean, because I made 7 gluten-free buns. So obviously I tried one, and they're actually not bad. So BBC cupcake recipe. I can send the free. If you know what I mean. If you can't have gluten, the free. Free chocolate chips is quite good. Like cookies. Was ist das Gluten? Was ist das Gluten? So I made ordinary cupcakes, and then I made gluten and dairy-free cupcakes. And I have even bought the little tiny packet of buttons, which are free from everything. It was like 68p. How many did you get in there? I made 7, but I ate one. 6. So there was 6, 7, 8, 10 buttons. Because I ate 2 buttons. Because I was like, well, I'm not going to put. I didn't have enough to put 3. Not 3. Or 2 on each one. So I ate 2. So I was like, I've got a taste test. Is that right? 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. There was 10 chocolate buttons for 68p in this tiny little packet for those who can't eat anything. But I've been very kind. For the person who can't have gluten and dairy, I've put the rest. I did taste test 2 of them though, but I was like, well, you know. I did put the rest of the packet back in, so they've got. Oh, there must be more than that. I've got a couple left, so. 6, 12. Okay, there was more than that. 6, 12. Like 15. There must have been like 15 in the packet. I don't know, I didn't really count. I was like, is there enough to go around like 3? No. It wasn't then enough to put 2. Well, 2 looked a bit weird, so I just went for 1. I don't know, my maths is not mathsing right now. Basically, I'm saying you don't get much for your money. No worries at all. YouTube is proper Kit Kat. They make people despair for. What happened? I can't even see it on my screen. The same with Reese's Cups, eat around the edge for chocolate, and then a peanut butter. Oh my god, that sounds quite amazing. It's like if you get like a mince pie or something, you nibble around the edge and then you eat the middle. And then it always reminds me of, if you ever seen Friday Night Dinner with Jim, what was he eating? I think it's a mince pie and he's like nibbling all around it, and I'm like, this is what I look like. Why are they so mean to us? We deserve more buttons. Exactly. Now you got me thinking, how many buttons have I just lied? This is in Tesco's. Are they Tesco's gluten-free buttons? Gluten, dairy. I think they're gluten, dairy, and wheat. And vegan friendly. There must have been 6, 12. There might have been like 16, 17 in there. I know I ate 2 of them. So I must have about 6 left in the packet, and so I felt like really bad, so I'll put them in the tub, so I'll be like, you can eat the chocolate. Then if you want a massive pack, it was like a couple of quid. I was like, I could literally go around the corner and buy like the Tesco's cheap ones for like a massive size packet for like a quid. You've never had a mince pie? What? How have you never had this? Wait, depending on where you're from, if you say from the UK, I'll be like, to be fair, you can probably, can you still buy mince pies this time of year? I mean, you could probably buy the, can you buy the mince meat this time of year? Or if you're not like a dried fruit fan, I guess. Can't beat a mince pie slathered in like brandy butter. Totally healthy. Oh, my mum made gluten-free ones. She bought the gluten-free pastry because life's too short. I was like, I completely understand. And then she made some, and she was like, oh my god, they're like really hard. I was like, they're fine. I said, all we gotta do is bung it in the microwave and soften it up. I said, a good excuse to then put some Bailey's cream on top of it. She was like, that's a fantastic idea. I was like, thanking you. You can still buy Bailey's squirty cream. Usually it's like a Christmas thing, but you can. Oh, I thought I got on it. I was like, what's happening? Nothing. It's just in the song. I was like, I'm thanking you. It's just like dried raisins, like spices. Probably you can make your own. Oh, that would be. Oh, then you could have even like add brandy to the mix. Ooh, they're in Staffordshire. The last 70. But for next Christmas. So if you buy the cheap ones, you get more pastry than mincemeat fell in. But a jar of mincemeat. Or yeah, I reckon you can make your own. Well, I'm going to try something in the mud. We're going to add some tentacle because this looked really good when Peanut did his and he added this tentacle blood into the mouth of his Tyrannid. It looked really good. Des, give me that mince pie with brandy sauce. Oh, good time you paint Stuart. We always talk about food, don't we? We always talk about food. What did everyone have for tea tonight? I made meatballs. Well, I didn't actually make meatballs. They were meatballs that I bought from like Morrison's and then put in the freezer. Which I know is lazy, but the price of... I was looking at like, well, the price of beef mince is insane. Right now, that's going up and up. I was like, I'm not sure if the song is finished or it's just being weird. It was just being weird. which it keeps being. But we always talk about food. Then I can add the tongue in it as well. I made meatballs from scratch last week. Ooh, did you? I just think, I could make them. I should make my own, right? Because they're never as nice as compared to when you make your own. But I was like, I think the reason why I had them is because I couldn't get the big tray. For some reason, you can't buy the big tray of mince from Morrison's to get it delivered. I don't know why. So I had to buy a small mince, and I was like, either I've got to buy 2 lots of mince to be able to make meatballs, or I could buy meatballs and a smaller packet of mince, and it's cheaper for basically the same grams. So I think that is the logic. I think that is why I bought some meatballs, not pre-made, because for some reason it turned out cheaper. Scratch made curry tonight. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I like making naan bread with mine. I did try and make a curry chicken one time, and oh, I would paint his little red eyes on. But I don't know. It just tried to use like I got a tinned coconut milk. Well, it just didn't seem right. Barbecue chicken wings for tea tonight. Oh, I like how we're all got a good mix tonight. But I did make everything else from it, so like I cut up the veg, tinned tomatoes, and then I make quick and easy garlic bread, which is literally just get some bread. I put it in the air fryer just to toast it, and then butter, and then I've got like garlic powder. I think you're still too wet to put it on. Oh no. And then so I just sprinkle that in and then just chuck it back into the air fryer to make sure it's melted. I did paint the tooth, this is fine. You're not going to be able to see this detail what I've just done. And I made some buns for this barbecue. I've gone quite simple, so the cupcakes, the normal cupcakes as we're calling it, I went for just butterfly buns with some sprinkles. But there's also somebody with a nut allergy, and on my sprinkles it said like coconut oil. And so I was like, oh, I think they can have coconut. And then you Google it, and it was like most people with a nut allergy can't have coconut. However, some people could be sensitive to coconut. I was like, bollocks, fine, you know, I'm not using my other sprinkles. So I still have like Christmas sprinkles, which are stars, and they're red, white, and green balls. I was like, they're in date? So I used them instead. I was like, well, right, okay, that will do. I was like, that will do. How is that paint looking off already? I was like, I'm sorted. Sorted. Have you got any bags of meatballs from IKEA? They do chicken ones. I haven't. To be fair, I wasn't that fussed on the IKEA meatballs when I went into IKEA, but I don't know about. They do like a big bag of like Swedish ones at Morrison's, and I'm like, what if I don't like them? I did try and make a curry or something with chicken mince, and it's found. That was the same night I tried to use the coconut. It was disgusting. But I think it's something wasn't quite right. I don't know what it was. It's probably more the coconut stuff. But like chicken mince, I'd be well up to try again. You can get like chicken sausages. So air fryers are freaking awesome. I know, right? They're so good. Should we work on the base now? Let's do some rocks. That's what I usually do rocks in. Brilliant. They shall dine up on Christmas farm. Sprinkles would be festive. Exactly. I was like, right, we're not taking any risks here. They are getting them. I know, we always get on the topic of food, don't we? So I was like, you would enjoy my sprinkles. The other sprinkles, I was like, should I use them? Am I going to be really paranoid in case they can't have coconut? I mean, I was a bit overkill, but I was like, you know what? I've had to do gluten and dairy-free cupcakes. Let's just go. No risk coconut to the sprinkles. This is when I sat there going, oh, I could have made them. I could have put some ordinary chocolate buttons so they match the same. And I was like, you know what? No, it's nice to have that separate. So I can be like, if you've got a chocolate button on it, you're eating the wrong one. Because it's sad enough and depressing as it is. If you literally can't have gluten. I think my Twitch is having issues because I see zero of the character side that pops up on screen. Oh, that sounds really weird. Sometimes it can have a little hissy fit at a moment. Sometimes if Twitch is acting up, you have to completely shut down Twitch. If you're like on your phone, just shut the app down and then start again. I know I'm paying the base, but I don't care at the moment. Work is never done. Is it non-stop, non-stop? You all got me checking the screens. It's the Feed Me Up Friday Air Fryer Special. Oh yes, that's what it is. I did actually make jam tarts the other day. Just seeing your name, Jammy. I made jam tarts the other day, and that was from scratch. Well, apart from the jam was in a jar, but the pastry. Well, it's not really cling to fame, is it? But I was like, I really fancy making something. I thought, you know what, I haven't had it in a long time as a jam tart. I used to love like treacle tart. Oh. And I saw one in the local farm shop and I was like, oh my god, I could buy a treacle tart. And I thought, I'm going to have to eat this all myself. Is that a bad thing? When I used to work at the bakery, he did a really nice treacle tart. And at that point then I learned apparently that they put like lemon in it and I was like, why? Something really stupid that I can't have. So then he made me one without. I was like, thanking you. It was like one of them tarts. I'd be like, oh no, nobody bought it and it's gone out of date that I put out the way that nobody sees. So I can eat this. Oh, that's such a shame. I don't think I've had treacle tart literally since I worked at the bakery, and that's got to be about 10 years ago. 9 years ago. Probably 9 years ago. Jam tarts where? Oh, bakewell tart. Oh, that's next level. Oh, bakewell tart. There's a bit of the brush in here. Oh, and if you're going to Bakewell and have a proper Bakewell, it's not your Mr. Kipling Bakewell, it's a proper Bakewell. But Mr. Bakewell tart, Mr. Kipling has made it out with Bakewell tarts. I like both. Actually, exactly from Derbyshire. So if you're wondering what on earth we're on about, Mr. Kipling is called something the Bakewell tart, and it's not the actual Bakewell tart, because the actual Bakewell tart from Derbyshire in Bakewell is nothing like that. So Mr. Kipling is like telling you wrong. Some little lemon curd tarts. I love gypsy tart. Oh, you know what? I got one in my book. I think my recipe book. I want to try. Isn't that just like raisins and is it fruity kind of tart, like a pastry? Why in my mind I'm thinking it's that. What do you do today? Just got a pop bake. We'll have a proper bake. Well, you know, my sisters have those gluten-free ones, and they're just not the same. Things can just not be the same. I will like jam tarts and things. I've never had gluten-free ones. No. Second guess myself then. I feel like I don't really need to do much on the tyre because it is black. Just waiting for him to now dry. Just like brown sugar mousse with chocolate sprinkles. Okay, completely not what I was thinking it was. See, that sounds nice. Which one are we thinking for his base? I've got colour grass, which is a bit browny. I feel like going that one. Did miss a bit, I thought so. I fell out with a German tart. I was like, oh, German tart. Wait, I don't know. I live in the UK. I was like, oh, you misled me there. I just think what I want to do with my great collection of full art bases, because I use clear bases due to copyright 3D print reasons, but I would just like 40 resin bases, or some of them are damaged. Jeez. Oh, the tags that stick out. Oh bollocks. What's this putting it? Gotcha. Literally, I was like, oh. I was in food mode then. What I do with the tags, they always leave a chunk of base. Do you snip them like? It's a tactic, isn't it? Where's mine? You can probably see. Yes, I know. I spray at the bottom of this. I think. Was it there? Can usually feel there's his one. I tried like snipping and then snipping close to it, and then they are hard. I don't know if it's going to appear. It might appear as smoothie. Put it on there. You see it's a little bit rough. I know what you mean. I use warm water, I've used clippers, I've used a craft knife, I've used just pulling. They could just like snap. How was this one? Ah, that picked up instantly. There is a line there, which isn't really going to see on camera, but there where that middle line is, that's where this tag was. But now I'm not going to focus again for you. Okay. I just try snipping as close as possible. It sounds, and then try like a scraper tool, which you probably tried. You probably tried that. snip a big bit and then snip close to it, or like need like rounded clippers. It's alright if it's like on the back, if you can like hide it. But I know what you mean. I think this one came off, wasn't so bad. Was this one, or was he the overseer? The mysterious stranger turned out not to be so bad. I can't think what I did differently. I think I like nibbled, chunked it off or something. It would come off really well, but I know that paint is still wet. So just going to the crossover Bluegrass Festival, I'm leaning off the table to do some painting. Oh, that'd be nice. At least you can do some painting. Musically based also helps when I do kit bash and combine different factions, I feel. Oh, but it's quite cool. At least you can like use other things, can't you? Like other bases and that. At least that's something. Next time I'll clip one, I'll see what happens, and then I have other bits. I still have got some other models still, like with that tag on it. I'll let you know how I sort of go with it. If you know what I mean, I'll pay a bit more attention to how I do it and see what else I can come up with. I feel like painting that tyre black and adding a little bit of shine. Port pizza and painting. Port pizza and drink pizza and painting, or port pizza. That sounds good. That could end bad. But then by having good port and good pizza, is one going to mind? Well, I hope she has a fantastic time. And I hope you do too. Any major plans this year? Not just cards and events, but in general. Not really. I'm trying to think. It sounds really exciting. That's a good question. I did apply to go on the Fallout Shelter show, but that's what I was going to check to see if they've extended it yet again. Their closing date was February, and then they moved it to March, and then they've just moved it to April. So I have applied for it, but it's meant to be filmed in June, and now I'm a bit like, would it be filmed in June? So that might be pretty major, if so. It's a pizza made of port. The alcohol. A pizza made of port. Just alcoholic pizza. That sounds all quite nice. What's everyone else's plans for this year? I like that question. I suppose my other big plans are to do up the spare room and do stuff on the house, which is 3.5 years to get rid of a abusive ex, or meant to be abusive ex, or should we say. And now I'm kind of going, yay! Now the house is everything to do with me. But now it's like, oh my god, where do I begin? So I have been doing bits anyway to the house. It's now finally in my name. So that's quite a big thing. So I just need to I is really to bum into gear. Take a lot down to charity shop, and then that will give me more room to then fully empty the spare room with it, as in all my cosplays, and then I can paint and redecorate. We're talking a whole room strip here, even carpet, taking out the invert wardrobe. Potentially, I've spotted that it is screwed in and not, I thought, stuck into the wall. It might be stuck, let's hope not. Thank you. Yeah, it's been quite a struggle. I kept it all off social media what was happening, because it's like, I don't need any precautions. He was a bit of a, he's the reason why it took 3.5 years. Not me. But let's just say karma has played her card in my favour. I'm with a house and he isn't. But yeah, so that's kind of the big plan. And to then really try and set up to get like maybe like Warhammer Battle reports. I want to do Fallout faction reports. So by that, by like playing the games and then just being, hey, this is what happened and this is what we did. That's the next bit. So it'll be really interesting to see if I also get onto this Fallout Shelter thing. But if I'm not, it'll be nice. I'm like, that doesn't matter because I can concentrate onto the house. Well, big plans is to get my Krieg done. I suppose that's the biggest thing. Other than that, nothing like too major. I see there's like people going off to go America to go to their Fallout Jamboree, and I'm like, I would, but again, they don't really deserve all the rubbish about them. Thank you. I chose to keep it off social media, so that's where like I disappeared for quite some time. I was very unwell with it. It was narcissist. I had a mental breakdown, and I've bounced back. And when I say patience is a virtue, everyone's kept saying, you must have the patience of a saint to put up for that long. I was like, But everything he was saying, 3.5 years legal fees. I got compensation back from a solicitor, so basically, what legal fees? He cost himself a lot of money in the end. Did warn him, but didn't listen to me. But I'm here. House is mine. Onwards and upwards. So some of the house has already been redecorated. Just the next bits. I'm going to go back to the States and go visit my sister little brother. She was diagnosed with dementia. I want to go and see her before it gets awkward. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's not too nice, is it, at all? Well, I hope you get to see her. I hope you get to go back this year. I was excited. It's all very exciting, and it's, you know, it's like silly little things, like so I've had Peanut over all like every night last night. Every night last week, so he could come and paint his Tyranids. There'll be silly things like, I'll talk to him. If I was with my ex, that wouldn't have been allowed. How dare you have the presence of a male? So it's quite nice to have that freedom. Everyone else with serious plans, and there's me who doesn't really have any plans for myself. I do really set my intents to go through that attic to see what camera equipment I have for that 21st. However, I just need a decent weather week also to do it. If it comes to it, I can just buy new stuff. I mean, that's true. A good weather to do that. We camp out for night. I wanted to start doing stuff. It's like, most of the time, just feels like a cage. Oh yeah, I totally get that. I suppose, yeah, mine's kind of all relying on I may or may not be in here in June, and then just like fixing up the next bit. That's personal progress. I'm so sorry. That's alright. That's alright. I don't mind at all. If you ever need any pointers or anything, or anything, send me a message. I am Master of DIY. Thank you. There are things where like, I'm like, I could save myself money and keep the inbuilt wardrobe in the spare room and just change the doors on it. But you can tell it's been designed for a child. Because it's like, they've got like a clothes rail. It's a cupboard behind when the door opens. So the clothes rail is like this wide. So if you put like adult hangers in it, you have to put everything at an angle. So I don't. So I've just literally got Warhammer boxes stacked up, or like one of them, like material hangers, you know, with the sections in. Now I'm like, I should be able to get this out and put in some lovely IKEA furniture, but I'm also like, do I want to put IKEA furniture in and just keep it in there? But I think it's just screwed into the walls. It could be glued as well, I don't know. And that's quite a project. It's like, once you start it, you have to keep going, right? So this is what I mean about when I keep going, I want to, there will be a space, It's I can't do it yet. It's because 3.5 years I legally was told do not touch anything in the house. That wasn't from a point of, you know, that was literally from the point of he is being an arse. Do not touch anything in this house. So that's why, like, I keep going, I will change it, I will change it. Everyone's like, crazy, just get on and do it. And I'm like, I literally can't. So I've kept all of that. I said I could go on for hours. Those who know, or who I've talked to, know about everything. But I say, it's just one of them things, like, I like, you know, social media is a thing on everything for social media. I chose to keep it off. But that's why I disappeared for quite a while. 3.5 years ago. I'm actually going to change. I might go the brown, but I might quite like the dust, and then go with the tuft. Oh, that might look quite good. Put it out and put IKEA and do it. That's like the nice like black, and then you could even maybe go just shelving, because then put all the massive boxes of Warhammer on. And so it's more like storage behind, and then have like one section behind the door, and then have maybe like bilio, which have glass doors, or then put like a little hobby table in, and then a whole like desk, because the room is quite narrow. It's literally the width of a normal double bed, so we're not talking like it's a big room. Just use a super sledge from Fallout. I've got one like this big downstairs. I think just a super sledge it. Right. I think so. Yeah, the less said about that comment, the better. I mean, what? Exactly. I mean, I do thank people like Scouse as well. Like, he helped. I mean, we were going through some shit at the same time, weren't we? That's putting it politely. I was just kind of influenced through like dry brushing silver on the back, and I'm like, no, because he's not metallic. But if you're sitting there going, oh, when's it going to come up me? Karma. Karma plays a card. Speaking of cards, let's see if this gets auto mode. I know, I'm surprised. Has this got through? Has this got through? It has. How surprising. What things get banned? Some really random things that have been flagged when you talk bad about Bethesda. Not you personally, but when Bethesda's been mentioned, it's been flagged. I tried the new chicken roll from Greg's. Not sure how I feel about it. It's not awful, but it's a different texture. Oh, really? Oh, a different texture. We were indeed. We've come out of it. I hope we've come out of it. We've come out of it, haven't we? We've come out stronger and better.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Man Cave, welcome in. Man Cave Hawkeye. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me switch to this. You can tell it's a bit like, what is happening? What is happening? Yo, welcome in everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. What are you doing? I'm presuming you're doing something maybe miniatures? I'm loving the name as well. That's not gonna work, is it? I'm trying to. I wanted a quicker way of doing this. Oh, my arm's going slightly. Oh, college football actually. Oh, it's EA Sports College Football. How is it going? I just, you know, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. There we go. There we go. So my name is Crazy MCR Angel. You can call me any part of that name. You can call me Crazy if you really want, pretty much. Or pretty much am. Or you can call me Angel, or some people call me Crazy Angel, whichever you feel like. So I am predominantly a Fallout cosplayer, as you can probably tell. This is all me. I know, we're like hyping each other up here, then we get a fantastic raid. This is fantastic. I will go back to chat in a second. So I do Fallout cosplays and content, but I have the last year been paying up some Warhammer. So oh, and that's me at the Bethesda Fallout premiere. I've been twice. So yeah, so I was invited to the Fallout premiere. Thank you so much for the follow, Mangay. Thank you so much, JC Swish. So that's my claim to fame with Fallout. And then so that picture of me is in this vault suit at the Mephidius Fallout Factions Nuclear launch event. What did we say? Was it 2 years ago now? I will be going to another type of event as well, so that's another one of me. That's the same picture. He wants to show you Fallout Factions. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me catch up. But I shared our house with you and you wanted to improve it. Make it homely. Why would I stop you? Makes no sense. Exactly, I wasn't allowed to do anything like that. For that they have shallow depths. We're talking about IKEA and doing up places and moving on. And my bad about the tortoise. Yeah. If you say anything bad about Bethesda in chat, apparently my Twitch will automatically put a warning on you. Ah, thank you so much, Desk, as well for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that was a quick overview. Raid. I want a white rat shaped like a coffin. That could be quite cool. That would be quite different as well. Paint it black too. Welcome in. It's all good, love it. How did you get there? I was really wondering, never seen it. Why did I read that as bandana badge? I see the banana. I see the banana badge. Did it too slowly. I was there, I was trying. Raid hype. Such a time. Honestly, we were talking about like how ours is now mine after 3.5 years trying to get rid of a horrible ex. So we go, times are coming. April's Fool Day last year. Or the banana, that's cool. The Great Angel, thank you! I still need to put in some pictures of my Warhammer. So Warhammer, if you're into Warhammer or not, I have got Daughters of Cain. I've got blank Necrons and some Krieg. Well, I'm building Astra Militar, which is as of Krieg. And so we've got some. So we're working on the Deathclaw mini. So these are from Mephidius. I'm working upside down at the moment. So here we go. It's good to see your Sims knees are current. They are currently met. All is happy. I think I need to change it. I need to have an orange one and a red one because sometimes. Oh, even my bow's gone a bit. Hang on. Back or front, crazy. But thank you. Oh my goodness, coming all the follows. How was your stream? How is everyone this fantastic Friday? Oh, doesn't that as my bow is doing some weird. So the bow is like how I started and how I just like did my character, I suppose you could say. But thank you. I shall follow back. I can show you, I've also got the Mysterious Stranger. which I painted up last Friday. Should we try to angle him? I have got, where's the completed tank? Semi-completed tank. Almost completed tank. So this is part of my Astra Militarum, so I have gone for Thunderhawk Blue to match Krieg. Thought I've been putting some rust on. So these aren't, oh, we'll go backwards. These aren't quite finished yet. So I've got 2 Lehman Russes, a Baneblade, and a lot of horses, including Lord Marshal Dreer, who has got a base, just he's currently not on base. Are we going to focus on? Are we going to focus on the leg a little bit tonight? Ooh. Yep. Sometimes my focus works, and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I have also got a Daughters of Cain lying here. Yep. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Don't hold it by the wings. This is Daughters of Cain. But I've got a few of these. This bit is meant to join onto this bit. So I need to green stuff that to stick. But that's me. I hope that was interesting introduction. It completely threw me off getting a raid. I was like, what was happening? Oh, much appreciated. So I will be planning to do the new solo RPG book by Mephidius. I did hope maybe I'll do that today, but I just haven't been able to get around to. I want to read it and go through it myself first, and then we can figure out on the stream. Or like get the basis, and I won't like, I don't know, get like the idea of character creation and everything like that. But what's everyone into? What has anyone got plans for the weekend? Any of you into like Fallout or gaming, minis? We've literally got a whole selection of people who like minis of all sorts. So like I'm doing Fallout, so I got a lot planned. Someone asked in Mast asked a very good question. What everyone's like big plans this year? I don't mean like cons and stuff, just in general. We're talking about life, and I was talking about how I've waited 3.5 years to get the house in my name after a horrible ex. But patience is a virtue, and it does work in your favour. So I'm saying like, now I've got like the green light, I can then change everything, and I'll be doing different kinds of, hopefully, some like other like, oh, I've just noticed one of the guns has landed in the water from my tank. I've just noticed. You know what else doesn't make sense? Why would anyone willingly throw away a baddie like crazy? I mean, I know, right? There are badges. I like the badge things. Arkan, welcome in. Wait, let me. I love the gigantic emote. Thank you. Use that much of it, so let's hope I can see chat properly. Has it worked? Has it worked? Could do like a translucent one with remote controlled RPG in it to set. I'm loving that idea. I was on about how I could get like a Krieg, like from TV. Cheap version, and do it up like My Little Pony. I think we've been mentioning, but I'm like, oh my god, get like a light up tank. Wolf would would like to see that voice actually played. I'm hoping next week. I mean, I was quite skeptical, wasn't I? I was a bit like, oh, I might be able to do. Just I know what I'm like. If I don't want to just sit there and be like, what? It looks really good. King has even started to read it before me, and he's like, this looks like loads of fun. Because it's solo, but we'll do it together. We'll make like a character together. We'll do it all on the stream. Sort of like chat plays in a way, I guess. I guess that's how that will work. I have to use the other brush. Got your word. Thank you. Yeah, time. Never give up. I didn't. Trust me, if it had to go further, he had no chance. Tech priest. That's the name. I was like, there's a tech. Something with tech that I wanted. That really works well. He's throwing a fit about their regular baptism of weapons. It got baptized in the paint water. I'm gonna have to go back and clip it because I didn't pay attention to it. Oh, I really like a tech priest because, my god. There's one specifically for Astra Militarum. I read how it buffs the tanks and buffs Astra Militarum. Or not just tanks, any vehicle in Astra Militarum. And I'm like, oh my god. Well, to be fair, I almost bought one. Maybe I should, you know when you're going, oh, I need a treat to myself. And I was like, you know what, there's only so much that can last, right? I was like, I could buy one. So I'm just trying to build up the texture on this now. I actually think this was a good colour choice. I like the gritty sand in it. But I have got a more brown, muddy... Oh, no, cool, is it? Stemlord brown or something, which is the base colour, or technical texture colour for like what is now Warhammer paint. To put like all on my tanks, and I was looking in it and I thought there's, oh, not AK, what is it? There's another like textured, oh, I can see it, it's kind of got like hazardous tape on the logo. And they do all sorts of like tentacle paints, I guess you could call them. So you can like paint splat on them as well. I was just breathing in then because I thought if I mess this bit up, well, no, you can't see what I'm doing. This does so many Fallout games, all very similar names. It does get confusing. This is true. There's the Fallout Fascist Nuclear World. Is there another Fallout Factions? And then there's the Wasteland Warfare, and then there's like another one coming. They've got a new Mass Effect if anyone likes Mass Effect as well. They've brought out a new... Gee, they've also got Skyrim. And it's like... Or you can get Skyrim minis and it's like, oh my god. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have stuck him down. This is what's taking the time. I'm avoiding trying to go between the toes, but I'm like, I also need to go between the toes. So hopefully next week, next Friday. So for everybody new as well, like I stream 3 times a week. There's probably a bit of a delay to say that. I stream 3 times a week. Fallout Fridays, Tabletop Tuesdays, Fallout Fridays, and Fun Day Sundays. I don't know if it's going to dry enough in time, to be fair, to put... Oh, I shouldn't have stuck him down. I was just stuck him down after. I've just made this incredibly difficult for myself. Alright, does this call for my glasses time? It might do. They are on. I don't know if you can actually see if they're... I have to look right quite in the camera to make like my eyes go big. Well, I have got a little light as well, but I know that could be quite blinding. Oh, they have not got the pads on then. I can't actually see it because I'm slightly blurry. Okay, well this makes this easier, so we're just gonna ignore crazy right now. And then try and... get into where I've completely missed. In fact, as it's dirt, you could literally just go up everywhere and it's fine. so it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like pristine. It's not like you're got like a colour, is it? This Tout One Crazy goes quiet because she's now really concentrated. I should not stuck him down. So if you do a Deathclaw mini, I would suggest not sticking him down. I can't see. Am I even in the pot? I am. I had to look up at the screen to see if I was in the pot. How stuck are you? Very. Okay. I think someone's going to get a nipple on the Here's my fly because it actually worked. My mum bought me some for my birthday a few months back, but I haven't tried them out yet. I do love them. So they've got different kinds of lenses, or hopefully your ones has. And they do work. So apart from this has to be this close for me to see. Otherwise it starts getting blurry. So I know my light's on. If I like look at the screen, I can't look at my screen because it goes really, really blurry. Oh, I forgot about like the sandy colour on my brush. Just making sure it's not dry. I do love them and they are quite handy. So my one I can interchange the lenses. These aren't my thick lenses, so they're not even the highest that I can get. Though with the headband, these ones come with a headband, or you can have them wearing with like glasses. So I've got it in glasses mode, but that's just because then I can tuck them into my headset. So you may find if you just have them as like glasses mode, they might slide off. That's the only downside with these, and that's kind of like what other people say about them as well, that they can just slide off your face. But you can have the headband, and the nose bit isn't that comfortable. They do come with like little pads to put on the noses, but they come off. I found them the other day actually, the rest of them are packet ones, and I can't think where it was now. Somewhere in my travels in my house I was like, oh, they belong with my glasses. I'm just too scared to go straight in. This is not great. I think I'm going to have to repaint. Over some rock. Or I could just paint up the sides of it because it's just sand. After a while, you know when it's just like, oh, I've had enough now. One up to 3.5. I think they're the same as yours, to be honest, or a Temu ripoff, or they're probably quite similar, to be fair. I got mine from Amazon, but to be honest, they're probably the same type thing. I'll check what my lenses are just below. I'll check what ones might go up to. The really thick ones, it has to be like right in front of your face for you to see. And they do make you look like you've got bug eyes. Which can make that look hilarious. Just try and get some off. I'll just check in a minute as well. Just remind me. Just trying to clear. I thought I'd be clever by doing the stone first and then I can fill in the sandy bit afterwards, but no. God, that felt a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie, I went from super intense mode to like real life mode. That was very strange. Not to be a very good brush. I've got a bit of the foot to do, and it's going to be really hard. Sorry, I have to bring it right into me so I can actually see with this. So I know you can't see what I'm currently doing. I'll lean in a bit more so you can see that the foot is really quite difficult to get into. So the glasses are great, but just have to put it away from. Oh no! It's like paint on his arm. Come off. So I might just build it up and around his foot because that would be more realistic, wouldn't it? I'm not sure I'm liking this, so we're just going to build it up and around them. So I'm just trying to put in quite a lot of this is like textured paint. It's hard to show exactly what I'm doing. So trying to make it look as if he is literally just stepping over a sandy bit. Okay, and then that kind of works then. What? I'll show you my. I'm trying to make it look like he's kind of semi-stepped into it. It's not the way I want you to go. I want you to go that way. Thank you. That might be a bit too much. So it is fun working with this textured paint because you can, especially this, you just, like what I'm kind of doing is just kind of taking a whole heap and then molding it where I want it to be. And it will dry like it, which is pretty cool. Hydrate. Oh, thank you for the hydrate alert. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. Oh, actually, I could put... Let me have a drink first. Turn that off, and then I'll look at my... Thank you! Thank you for the hydrate. So this is what his base is looking like now. So I'm building up and around. So it is a bit gritty, so it is, I mean, it is called sand, or dust it's called. Oh my god, dust. So I've made a mistake. We're just gonna put a dollop right there. I need to build a bit more in. Give it that little bit extra. I love the idea of just like working on like the bases to make it pop a little bit more. I don't think I need anywhere else. There you go. Right, let me find my things. Oh, we got back down here. Whee. What you got today? What you got today? Today I just had some work and then I made some buns to go to our barbecue for tomorrow. This is really hard to show off. Are we gonna focus? So there's the bits like, let me point. No, you can't see. What bit can you see? You can see that bit I added, so it's adding that little bit of texture. Oh, I see. I was like, oh, it's just water today. Wait, Scotch flavour. That is true. I had mango and passion fruit. Today it's just water. Not very exciting, I know. I didn't do the bit inside. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Where are they? Here are my glass cleansers. They come in a little... A tab that never shuts. What were them ones? I don't actually know. I think they go from 1 to... Yeah, 3.5. And these are the chunky. Are they going to work? And they make your eyes go really big. Like lovely hot chocolate with a blue straw that I can see on screen. Mmm, it's so good. Can you see? It did have that float in it. Added flavour, right? I think it's the same one I got for my birthday. Oh, nice! But the arms do seem like a bit flimsy, not gonna lie. And they seem really tough to like take out. But it's like, you can change it. You can obviously move it. You can like adjust the light as well. So it up and down. Custom looking marshmallow. Exactly! I've got to do, I've missed a bit in the tyre. Custom marshmallow. Tasty. You can tell this paint is drying up though. What? Go away. I'm most likely going to use it for the freehand painting such as the Layering the Stars The enclave. Oh yeah, that would be quite. I should have just put them back on again now. That would be quite handy for like really like detailed work. I'm going to put them in to do the middle of the tyre because I have the middle of the tyre to do. And they are really easy to like interchange the oh god. To change the lens as well. I'm just thinking the best way to do this. There isn't a best way to do this. Well, there is a best way to do this, and I've done it completely the wrong. Don't stick the Deathclaw down. I'm just going to obliterate the tyre in black, but we haven't done anything to the tyre yet. Other than repaint it black. Oh dear. The worst part is actually putting together the models and then priming, but right now I have no models, but I do have half paint models, so it's like, oh, that is the worst. That is when you just think you just want to get on, but then you've got to put them together, and then you've got to think about priming, and you're like, for God's sake. That is actually having a mistake on his back foot, I've just noticed. Might not be safe, but the mud, I'll have to take a picture afterwards. How it's just sort of formed on his foot. It's just perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so you can just... I just pull out. Probably not the best of wearing it. It's got a bit cross-eyed to put it back again. But that is, especially, that's how I sort of felt like, it's like, oh, I could buy more minis. What I could also do is not buy more minis. Because I also have lots more plastic to do. I might actually just run the hairdryer so you can finish. Oh, we need to do the black. We need to finish black. This is when you start going, I have all these colours out here. I think that was a good choice. A good choice of colour. Tip I learned. So if you want to get the tip back on a paintbrush, in the crease where you're, okay, you can't really see it on here, but on your hand, on the crease, you twist it and it puts the point back. Oh, just hit that. Oh, thank you for my Discord link. Yeah, feel free to join my Discord. You can share pictures of your minis, or we have, it doesn't have to be Warhammer or Fallout, or if you were crafting. Feel free to post. You know, you're just like, who is going to see in here? When you're like me, I'm going to know if it's not right. I got to verify my phone in Discord. Oh, no worries at all. It's really not liking you tonight, is it? Well, that's a clever tip. I know a lot of people use their fingertips to try and fix the paint, but it gets worse. Oh, I suppose you could just like nip it together. This one, how did I find it? It must have video or something. So I know the gloves aren't the best to see it. But you know the fold where you're like your pinky finger? You do that. So this side would be that bit there. You can pull and twist. When it's wet, obviously when it's dry it's not going to do anything. But yeah, you could like that, I guess. I learned it somewhere in my travels of this. Anything to help out. Oh, you have a bit on your leg. You're kidding me. I'm going to try and cover you over in green now. What's coming off? This thing is textures paint. Oh, I've just made that worse. But actually, that looks quite cool. Or I'm trying to tell myself it looks good. We're telling myself it looks good. This is what we're doing. So it's like on the tyre. I smudged a bit. The tyre is here. And so I just brought it up over the tyre. Like, why not? We'll make it work. But yeah, I just don't enjoy making mods and priming. I did buy a mini greenhouse that had holes in it to prime. That is such a good idea. Have like like mini little greenhouse. At least then you can get on with it. Like as you say, like when it's raining. Right, I might actually just run the hairdryer. Over his base, so then it will harden it, because this will take, otherwise this will take a long time to finish, and then I might put some contrast on. I might just leave it as that. Put some more on the stones, I guess. I could put a bit more. Don't want that one actually. Sepia. Get some of these out of the way. Now our plans to do PVC models for Mephidius, which are already made, just need priming, but I can't remember data from the stream. Oh nice! I know what you mean, like Halo's game have got them. They're already built. They're already plastic. Okay. And then you just got to prime them and then paint them. That'll be interesting to see what ones that they do, or if they'll run just sort of any of the like newer models. That paintbrush really offends me, it's so dirty. Well, this one. Welcome in there. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Good, thank you. How are you doing? Apart from we're kind of destroying the... we're putting you off now that we've got a very dirty paintbrush. Does it offend you? It's not even the right size one I want. about that one? This is also a Citadel one. I don't think that's going to help at all, is it? No, I think it's the start boxes, but you can also get the same one as the resin or plastic pudding, which they are really expensive, which is something that happens in the old Fallout with some of us. 2 or 3 figures. See to always see. Okay. So I've never played Wasteland Warfare. In the Fallout factions, the models are plastic, so you have to build them, paint them. I know that one because I've got that box set. I'm just correcting where I've just shoved my finger in. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, good job it's Fridays. I only got any weekend plans. I've messed that presentation's really fast. Oh, I got really blurry. But I'm gonna get clock for glove. I've got another bit there. It's just touching. It's true when I did. It's multi-use. It dries out and I can reuse it, right? A long time to scroll like the Star Wars, yeah? Many moons ago. Gotta move through the stuff like 3 years ago now. I've got everything. What have you got many of their models? Because I can see how easy it is to get into all their models. The grey I just used this summer, I've put it aside. What, should I just go and pop up and then get my... You can come with me, the hairdryer's just over there. Just to help dry the base. And then I could put a colour on top. And then black around the outside. And then rivet. And he will be done. And then we could put a little tufty grass coming out. They've put the grass in the thingy, but I could put some grass around it. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. I can leave you sat there. Do I have to get out quite strategically in this vault suit? Let's not get paint anywhere. Let's take this off for now. I say I have to get up quite strategically in this. I'm not kidding when I was like, this is a vault suit you can see me wear on stream. Because it has gone in certain places. So I'm going to just put the blanket around me. You can come with me. You can stay with me on headset. I won't stream, but I'm going to just edge backwards slightly. Though I'll be really loud, so I'll try and hold it away. I'm going to do this and just step away so you can see my chair. And then I'll come round. So my hairdryer's onto the side, so you will hear my hairdryer, so you can be immersive in experience. So I'm just trying to add the heat to try and dry my base a bit more. Ooh, it just blew off my hand. So you don't want it like ridiculously hot. There's obviously, I mean it is resin, but like the plastic models, if you have them too hot on the area for too long, it will obviously start to bend and misshapen. That should hopefully do. I think so. I think it's done. Well, I can come back now. Everyone close your eyes. Literally, I was like, hang on a minute. So that is now solid. I could put a little bit of like trusty nylon on top. I mean, it would be rude not to, right? There, nobody wants to see that yet. Oh, I just can't have 85 UD painted full of these models, not including unofficial 3D prints as well as the many silk boxes I've yet to do. You are proper like OG with it. That's so cool. That's what we like to hear. That's quite amazing. No, I definitely don't have that many. Oh, quite good. I was a bit like, oh my god, I could buy so much of this. I think if I didn't have like all the Warhammer, I would have gone mad and bought like loads more. Like Salute when I was there, I was like, oh, I'd want this, oh, I'd want that, oh, I'd want this, oh, I'd want that. So I'm only like really lightly brushing some nylon on because I don't want it to be like take it over, if you know what I mean. It's more of the case of pushing into where maybe I haven't, what I was about to say, maybe where I haven't put any paint and I've just found a big white patch. Fantastic. Just always adds that little bit of definition as well, make it look a bit dirty as well. I just found a bit that I have missed. That I have missed. Then to be honest, all we need to do from that point is then add the rim. Not fast if it's slightly up the back. Exactly what I want to do there. Just the dirty. I don't really want to put any brown on it. I might go along with a scraper for a bit. Just because it is that textured. I'm really impressed how that foot came out. That was not intentional. It was not intentional at all. Like the next gen dimensions. Oh, it's a slight panic then. Slight big, so but not noticeably. Just make it easier for like belt details and fragile bits like fingers. Yes, that's true. Has some good characters. Because I've been doing Fallout Me since 18, so I'm guessing a lot of duplicates, but sadly we won't see until the reveal stream, which might be published. No, pushed back thanks to Middle East. Ah, yeah. Yes, because I'm part of an event, but that's had to be pushed back. It was in May, but now it's in August. So that's just due to like sort of delay in publication or production. I like how much paint I've got on this hand. I've just noticed I've got a lot of paint on this hand. That is awesome, you've got so many. I like adding the final details, but this bit I always just think, this is the panic mode to get it just right and not fuck it up and go on the model. I was painting over some of the texture. It's not going to sit right. I'm actually really proud how it's turned out. I do like they keep their fans up to date with blog posts and Discord posts. They said the plastic boxes for Mutants Railroad were pushed back by a month or two. Ah, that could be why. Yeah, it's I know that the production for what event I'm going to be part of has been pushed back. Do you paint all your bases black? Yes. I'm trying to think what I've done for my... That's why it sounded so convinced. I was like, what did I do for my daughters? Or my daughters of Cain. I can't think if they are black. They might not be. They might be red. Or like corn red. Or I could be wrong and they are black. I can't actually think what colour they are. My Necrons are, but then I've got the black crackle base, and I probably will do my Krieg the same. To be fair, I did think about painting this a brown. And then I went for black. I think apart from my Scorched Beast Queen, I actually went round because it's sort of the texture of the base sort of ends and then it's just smooth around the outside. You can tell that's where the tag was. From this side. I then continued down so it's that brown, so I tried to make it like speckly so it kind of matched like the dirt. Maybe just paint over that actually. How has he got paint up his leg? I'm not entirely sure. I see some people they follow me differently depending on factions. Some play black blood is red, accent or blue lions, is green is dupe. Ah, the ones can really can't really use with other squads such as robots and dogs can use all the factions. So with my clear bases, I mean that's quite a good idea at making them look like sort of like faction colours. You say then if they're like interchangeable or some can't be. So it's got quite like a little grubby base. But I quite like that. I don't know if I'd want to put sepia on it or not. Let me lift it a bit. I think that is a better decision. I know it's like more of like when in doubt, none on oil. everything. It's not always the answer, but. Alright, coat foxes are starting. And oh really? Oh, you can hear their screeches. Quite eerie, really. It's like, even though sort of been brought up like with like woodland and that behind, I always find like deer or owls, or like even like foxes at night are just creepy. And you know what they are? But they are just creepy. I'm just gonna get my. I'm just gonna take that off because you know what's gonna happen. My great organisation skills there. Their screeches can be quite spooky. There's something about it, it's just eerie. You think it's a harmless deer, or it's like, oh, it's just a fox or an owl, and it's like, nope. This is how he is looking so far. So far, we're going to focus on him. I will take a better picture and then put it like same. We're ignoring the base. In if it's a bit damp. So it's a little bit damp, which is fine. So I'm just going to fleck over some screaming skull. To help to lighten it a bit. Kind of dry brushing, but not. Just painting the bottom of the base like a light grey now. That's a good idea. No one will notice. White on the black base. That's okay. I'll sort that out in a minute. Oh, that looks quite good. Or it's the light, one of the two. What's your... okay. What's your favourite faction? You probably have said, but I'm fairly new to your streams. That's alright. I do get asked that periodically, but I don't particularly have one. But if I had to say, I mean, I do quite like the Brotherhood. So every now and then I get asked, I always go, what one's your favourite? Or what is everyone else's favourite? Okay, that actually lifts the base a lot better. not quite sure why the Brotherhood. I think I'm always like drawn to it. Just like that a little bit more. Okay, there, that fella looks like a bit. I'm now trying to find the colour that I want. Oh, I can't find it. I know it's here. I'm sure it's here. Found it. Chicks do giant robots and bitches love cannons. AK Brotherhood. I mean, maybe that's why we're charging our Brotherhood. Been like 7 different ones for me. I have so many, but either Leon's Brotherhood and Clave or Mr. House. Because robots are minute because I love the idea of Fallout 4. Since I went to mod to proper faction. I have no preference, I guess. Just Brotherhood. Whatever Chris I paint Liberty Prime. Oh, they do a Liberty Prime. I'm sure they've got a Liberty Prime. Is that gonna be too much? Like, oh no. Have an awesome Prime. I have got a Prime model, but it's in all the little boxes that you built up from the loot crate that I got second hand, but the boxes have not been opened. I don't know if I like that either. I think I'm slowly destroying these rocks. Great. Sounds great with the Prime models with lights on it. Oh my god, that would be so cool. So they do one. I was like, I'm pretty sure they've got one. How much is Liberty Prime? I think he's at least 100 or something. Because he's quite big. Is he 120? $135. I have Roper Work still $135. But he's sold out at the moment. How tall is he? I'm not sure it's going to tell me. So it's just reviews. Read more. $175mm diameter is the base. Without the base, it's a 234mm. If that means anything. If it was right in stock, used to be. I thought I was about right. I was like 120. I don't really like how the rocks have like really blended in. Yeah, that's without the base. Without the base height. So the base height's probably going to be quite a chunky add-on. So the base is 175 diameter, and the Liberty Prime height without the base is 234mm. I'll just fleck this as well. Racing's not going to hit the hay. Enjoy the rest of your stream. No worries at all. Also, Cleverson's looking good. Thank you. Always look forward to seeing it on your socials. I'm excited because he's basically there. I'm just waiting for him to fully dry. And then I can add some fluff, some trees. Good night. I hope you have a good sleep. I'm just trying to fix these rocks. I can't believe I remembered he was up 120. I think because the Scorched Beast, I think, is also 120, isn't he? She even. It. Species. Okay, yeah, that's better. I prefer that. It's mixed well with the. Oh, that's not bad. I just really found like my passion is just like painting. He's even got like, is he standing on like a red rocket? Yeah, he is. He's got like a mini nuke in his hand. It's a Library Prime, but quite easy to paint. You just like spray it black, silver it, or just silver it. It must be dry now. Ooh. I want to put one in there. Oh, okay, that does look quite cool. So, this is Deathclaw without. Oh, come on. There's something about that, isn't it? Yeah, like Silver Prime, but then there is details like wires and eyes. You could really build up the details so well, couldn't you, with like the Prime? He does look quite good. He'll then like, if you silver it, and then he'll just make the colours like really pop. Yeah, I was like, oh, it looks really, and I thought actually I like the tufty bit, the grass. I don't know why, I'm just trying to position it. I'm trying to give him another one somewhere. It's all about it. It's like what they've gone on the box as well. They'll put a tuft on the box and then another tuft elsewhere. I'm not sure if I want another tuft anyway. So I've just kind of just added the deck. Oh, I could put it up there. Oh, I could put it up there. Because I've textured the base. Looks like it's sprouting. Because I've built it up. What is your next miniature going to be? I've got a couple of more from the Fallout ones. I've got some of the box sets to do as well. A couple more Fallout ones. I'm enjoying doing like the Fallout minis. Open up a bit more. If not, it's going to be. I know Sunday is going to be mainly focusing again back on Krieg. What? I quite like putting that there. Ah, that might fit there actually. I don't want to hide the texture of the base I've just done. He's determined not to stay in my hand. So I've got the, I can't think what their names are. I can see the box and I can't think what their name is. As a mechanist, I can't think what it's called. Or should I stuck it there or should I stuck it in the one like? Just seeing what it looks like. No, good choice. Ooh. And I've got, I can't think what his name is. It's a suit mutant. I swear it's a suit mutant. One has actually gone blank. I think that's all like the other Mephidius models that I've got. Other than like some of the, let's say like the Nuka faction. All the only ones I have at the moment. I chuck it under the rock. Hey, it's cool that bots still have miniatures after the Nuka apocalypse. Exactly! It's like, well now we can't go outside and play, so we'll bring the outside in. Okay, I quite like putting it around there. Okay, let's leave the tufts alone now. I think I've added plenty. But it's true, we have our own minis to play with. I mean, you couldn't do this with an ordinary Deathclaw, could you? Oh, this one's not going to stick. Could be because it's uneven. These are really good tufts. These are ones that I got from... It's not going to stick. I'm going, oh, it's really good tuft. I got these ones from Temu. And I think that is him done. Let me just move things. I was looking at my barbed wire like, oh my god, I can put like a spring of barbed wire. I do love this. I can't wait to use this on my tanks. Welcome Ian as well. I actually love the idea of then like base building. But that wouldn't really make much sense with it having barbed wire. I'm thinking about it, but I'm like, without it or with? Because you could just cut it and put it there. What are we thinking? It wouldn't make much sense, would it, with it on there? Oh, does it work? It does work, doesn't it? I'm just thinking it looks good just on that corner, or does it not make sense? Basically, I just want to use the barbed wire. I think you stick it on with super glue, which I conveniently have here. Let's put it on. Do follow up runners so you get through your backlog of minis. How much creed do you have left before the event? I'm liking this idea as well. This is like switching up from doing. I'll put it just along here. Doesn't have to be very big, does it? This piece. Switching up, playing the games to doing some of my like Fallout minis. I still got some Fallout faction scenery to do as well. I've got a couple of the mini sets as well, which is in the Nuka World factions. So I'm really loving that idea. Just it's reaching out the Fallout Fridays. Let's make it smaller. Or like next week, I'm hoping to do the tabletop RPG game, the solo. Might make that actually. I've made it smaller because you know scale. Front wouldn't make much sense, would it? The other side, so you can put it. Or it doesn't need to be that small. I'm actually loving the idea of just like base building. Alright, I'm just getting the idea and I'll wrap it around another paintbrush. Find its right fit. So like yeah. Like rather than just almost like it's caught in the bush. Let's use a slightly bigger paintbrush, or that bit's a bit bigger. I love this. I think it's good. Sort of like it broke down a fence. I like that. It sort of like broke down a fence or barrier. This doesn't have to be a very big section, does it? Yeah, I see what you mean. Instead of like put it there, so it's pulling across there, so it's going to draw the line of sight, isn't it? It is quite wastelandish. I'll put it there, one of the two. Oh, I'm going to drop it again. Because you think it's got the tyre at the front of that side, all the details are going to be like on that foot, isn't it? I think the base too busy to make the track dimension, but with model looking that big. This is where I think my problem is going to lie. Let's try it. As in like in general, like mini building. I've never used this. I'm presuming it should just stick down somehow with super glue. I mean, I could paint it before I put it on. Contrast paint might look good, or how will it work? A bit sepia. You know, just add to kind of rust it. Let's have a go. Is this going to be too dark? Oh, okay, this is working. If it will dry though. Might need contrast paint. No, just to make it look a bit rusty. So it isn't going on silver. Okay, give that a try. That's why I need like little tweezers. I think I need a little bit darker. Let's build it up. This is fun. We're gonna see what happens. I've never used this stuff. Let's try a little bit of this brown. I might need actual paint on it. I can't tell if it's. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. I couldn't quite tell against the pink. It doesn't really matter if it's a little bit broken, does it? Because somehow work out to stick it down. Let's roll that up like that. Okay. Ah, it's worked. I think that footing is good. It just works, right? Because it's fully, it just works. I love that. Try and make it look rusty, but that's what I was afraid was going to happen. Maybe that's not the right colour. First time using it. I'm impressed. Now it's in place. I mean, it's a little bit has come up, but I think it has actually. Oh. This glue, I don't know, it just seems to get in my eye. As in like the smell, I don't know, the fumes. That is Kitten playing a game if anyone's wondering what that noise was. Have you tried the silver? I have! I managed to get some from Home Bargains. I can't find the flavour. I can't either. It's like there is actually a competition as well. If you go on like their Pringles website, you can submit what you think the flavour is. I think it's till May. But it's definitely a mystery flavour. Oh my god, why is it a bit stuck on the wire? There is literally like a little bit of glue. I mean, there are. Oh, I've managed to get it, thank god. I think I need to leave that wire alone. It's sort of like, is it meaty? Is it not meaty? Okay, I quite like how that's turned out. Oh, maybe I do put another one on top because it saves all. I'm quite glad I added that. I just looked up and I was like, oh, I've got a bit of barbed wire I can put on it. I've seen some people say it's cheesy. Some people say some other things, and I'm like, oh, I don't think it's that. It's kind of meaty like roast. Yeah, exactly, like roast chicken walkers, but it's got a lot of herby bits. Don't know what those competitions. Is that the flying to West Virginia? There was some American thing that you could in holiday. Yeah, it has some cheese flavour. It's like almost like cheesy, chickeny, herby. If you go on their website, I don't even need to like put in a promo code or anything. You just go on the website and then you can submit your what you think it is, and then you can win a trip to America. I think maybe it's to West Virginia. I mean that would make sense, I guess. And he is done. If you'd use different email accounts, you could submit many. That's cheating, but I see you, Null and Oil, but I had shut you. Yeah, I don't know how long the Pringles are available for. Each time I have them, I'm just like... It's like when you talk to people, I bought a packet and it was like sharing a tub. And I was like, what flavour do you think? They're like, it's no cheese. And I say what a flavour I thought it was like the chicken. They're like, yeah, I think it's that. But if somebody says a flavour and you're like, oh, I think it's that. But here we have... Oh, let's get it in camera, crazy. Deathclaw. Wasteland Feast, that's my guess. That would be a very good guess, I think. It probably is something like that. Wastelanding. Thank you! I like the idea of the bar behind. I think, as you say, I don't want to add too much. I know I'm a bit mad with the grass and the tuft. I'll put 4 on there. But as you've got 3 that side, it's nice to have the barbed wire the other side. And then how I've like built up, it draws the eye. What I'll have to do is I will put it on my little speedy thing, and I will put a picture in my Discord as well and on my socials. Well, I definitely think the Wasteland Feast is a good flavour. Like I need to like hold up here so you can see. So we have to take things away for it to focus. Looks a bit more like grey. He looks a lot whiter, in fact. Turn my arm that way. I don't want to contrast like a little bit of brown on top. just want to go to America. At least have a Pringle Club with 3 follow-up. Hit with the body. The matriarch. That's true. Have the other one. Oh, that's fair. Not going wanting to go to America. I haven't redeemed the other one. So the Pringles because it's on Xbox. And I'm like, I don't have. Well, I could have to sign back up to get it. Which is the only thing. But that's cool that they have the other one. I have seen a Mr. Pringles out in the wild. I think it's only available on Xbox. You can do it on PC. I think I tried, but I couldn't. It didn't seem to work. Okay, this will look better. Oh, I've never been to America. I'd love to go. I have got the potentially option to go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There's one part of the world that I have not been to. Or continent, I should say. Actually, I haven't been to Africa either, but. Oh, I actually prefer it with this one. The crafty crazy, welcome in Arizona dude. We have been doing a Deathclaw and I was just looking thinking it's not quite the colour I'm happy with, and now I put this on, now I'm happy. Where are we? So we have just been getting crafty. Let's go to Wayside Week. Large map in Miami, all the many follow weekends against Springs and now West Virginia. Oh, they're doing like the. Have you seen they're doing the Wasteland? There's a new like Wasteland Jamboree happening next weekend. But unfortunately, it'd be nice to go to every single weekend, wouldn't it? Or something like they do in America. I'll give you a shout out. There we go. Give you a nice shout out. We're not following random Arizona dude. You should. We just like patch up the base, and we are officially done. The Fallout found first and Goosebumps a few times. I'm not totally far. Oh, that would be so cool. Are you going to the? Have you seen the Wasteland Jamboree? Oh, I've seen that Tommy. He's going. He's from Ireland. I got to meet him. I was like, he's going. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Tommy Explores is his name. There we go. Oh, I'm liking the little sheen on top of that. That looks so good. I haven't seen that. Oh, where is it? Maybe that is in like West Virginia. I can't think where it is, but I know I'm not going. Guess it's. I would if I could, if you know what I mean. There we go. I'm just hoping something might come up. Let's look for a new edition gameplay preview. It's not quite what I thought it was. Who have I seen who's going to... Oh, we go, Tommy Explores. I was like, who was I said? Tommy... Explores. Or is he Thomas Explores? Thomas Explores. Here's West Virginia. Sutton and Flatwoods. So he's going. Meet me and Appalachia. Wasteland Jamboree. May 2nd and 3rd. Sutton, Flatwoods, West Virginia. That is so cool. If only. But I've been so busy this time around for the July. I'm actually planning 2 separate chat events, a 24-hour stream and an in-person event. So you've probably not really like been on the socials and seen. Like, I think it's only been fairly recently I've seen posts about it, which would have been like way too soon to be able to go. Anyway. Stream Streak! Thank you so much. According to what I can see, you got until May 7th to redeem the Pringles outfit and head. Oh, okay. 7th of July. I have to see, because I can't do it. Isn't it in association with Xbox? Or something? Is it that? I've decided on a PC version or something. There's great Fallout events all in America. I keep thinking, like, everyone keeps saying, like, you just set one up in the UK, but I don't know where you'd be able to do it and how you do it and how you fund it. But I feel like we need something here in the UK. On the side of the continent. Ah, okay, so definitely not. Definitely not. I keep mentioning the Arizona one to me and fair. It looks incredible. It does, right? They all look incredible. We should literally just have a UK one. I followed the video from several months back. Yeah, I can't remember either about the Pringles thing. I think it will. I'll look into it later. Then I never did. So maybe this is something I need to actually look in, because I could be completely mistaken. I need to have a look at it. They really do, don't they? Who doesn't need a good places you could do Wasteland event zombie blues? Yes. That's true. I suppose if you had like a little... Oh yay, on your stream streak too! I love it. I love it. Free stream streak. The streak. But I missed one day. That is the thing, and that's so harsh. I was like, I'm sure you've been here a lot. Same with Arizona, dude. I suppose if you just got like all having like a gathering somewhere. That could be quite nice. It's just then finding a place and hoping people go. But if you've got to hire a place, it's like, do you then ticket the events, then cover the cost of hiring it? And then you need like people there surely to do like photo booths and stuff. Any kind of abandoned industrial area. That would be so cool, right? I'm sure if we stand in the city centre somewhere with our vaults, these people. This is true. Just stand in the city and we will just descend. Just be like, I am going to be here, like, I don't know, central London at 12 o'clock, Trafalgar Square, enough all that stuff. People surely would then descend. That's actually probably more realistic, isn't it? It would be like, we'll be here at a certain time. Like, semi-spooky co-op games. Why usual raffles? Sorry, excuse me, it's been a long day. Raffles and incentives. They're in person, 25th July. Oh, they're really close together. Is that our readery? That sounds like a perfect place. And permanently an additional Halloween each year. We're going to have the Arizona High Resident Evil cosplayers and the Phoenix Ghostbusters. That's really cool. Are you going in like cosplay? Just picking super glove off my hand. KG is always a handful for cosplay, both hired by Mephidius and not. I was on their stand last year in my power armor. Which I know you missed. I hunted you down, I saw a vault suit. Fair, you're the only one that I saw, but it's a massive event in a vault suit. But then there was me and I had 2 rangers. One kind of was like there for a bit and then like disappeared off. The other one was like stayed there with me. Oh, I wonder if he's going down again. He was from Scotland. Somewhere up in Scotland. Working on close. Oh, nice! Yeah, I know the new Arizona Republic here that holds event and such that are Fallout related. Oh, nice! Trying to get super good. His stuff is strong. Scotland! He was from Scotland. He was such a nice guy. I was message him and be like, are you going? Because he came down specifically, and he came down as well to be in the Mephidius stand. So we weren't. Oh, I know I wasn't paid. I don't think the three of us were paid. We were then like, would you like to come down and stand on the booth? And then I was kindly gifted the Scorched Beast Queen because I was in my power armor for quite a few hours, and I did Saturday and the Sunday. I did Sunday for a little bit because I thought they were like, oh yeah, we'll look after your cosplay for you, and I was kind of a bit like, I will wear it the next day. Not sure about that. I forgot to reserve, hadn't I? Just the ones in Goose Springs. There I saw you, the Ranger and 2 other Vault Dwellers, but it's kind of awkward to stand around for hours. He's just sort of like hanging about waiting. I reckon there'll be more this year. I think because of the Fallout series, the Fallout cosplays have it's like really taken off now, which is really lovely to see. So it's not just like it's like, oh, we see other Fallout people. It's like, oh, it's like, you know, a beacon. Because isn't that far relatively? Oh, something you could do one day if time and everything allows for it. That's another thing. One day, if I don't get in the Fallout shelter, I'm quite tempted to try and go to like the Vegas one in November. But that's also quite a difficult time in November. Unless my mum can persuade my sister to come out. I feel like a girls trip because it's my sister's got a significant birthday in November. And then it's King's birthday. I was like, technically my birthday's in October, so it could be like, you know. Did not like that season 2's weekly episodes, even if it helped with spoilers. Oh yeah, because some people like the first series you could absolutely binge, and then it was just like keep away from socials that next day if you like for spoilers. But at least it just hold any spoilers. So if you weren't gonna watch it, you could hold off, and so it was like waiting for it. I think it's quite clever because otherwise it's just like binge watching. And you're like, I will stay up all night and watch this because it's so exciting, and then we won't watch it again. As if people visiting from out of Arizona, American days just connect with me. Arrive in Phoenix, settle until around a few days, then get like a Greyhound bus to Good Springs. So you might be able to meet like loads of other like content creators who we know. Until our first day to come out at like 2 AM and since it was like 6 AM. I think I remember the first season, yeah, it came out really early. I can't remember the second one. To be fair, I was really spoiled because I've already seen the first 3 episodes of season 1 at the premiere. And then season 2 was the first 2 episodes. So I was a bit like, I have to wait till 3 weeks to see the next one. So it didn't feel so bad, you see. I wasn't like waiting for the next one. But I was just really, I loved it. I was like, oh. Who always has great content creators and cosplays. It'll be so good. Imagine to meet like Mrs. Fallout and everyone. I don't know if she's going to this jamboree. But it'll be nice one day. One day. I mean, it's someday. What's that? It has added a slight sheen to it, which is quite nice. So we start filming. It is. So the next season 3 should be start filming in May, and I think they're hoping to get it released next year, which would be so cool that they're going to start filming it. Give plenty of time to rewatch. Right, for the leaks again. Yeah, there's always they always go like, oh, these pictures, don't they? There's always like some form of leaks, and you'd be like, is this a true leak or is this not a true leak? Oh, it's just someone trying to get like all the bloody super glue. One hand is really covered in paint. It's the hand I didn't put the glove on, but I'm not quite sure how I got all the way up my hand. And I was painting with that hand. Who knows? Biomephis TV Adventures, actually, they did 2 boxes. They've done 2 boxes. I've got the Hollywood series, which is the box number 1. I haven't got the second one. So I need to get them ones. That's quite nice because I'm like love Mephidius, and they know, I'm like they know who I am, which is really cool. So I know a few things. So though, because Season 3 is going out very into the territory, we know that's kind of for the next game. It's so good is that they're going, it's completely different. I think it's going to stop all this bollocks. People go, oh, it's not New Vegas. It's not how New Vegas was played. It's like, no, because it's not Fallout New Vegas, is it? It's just set in New Vegas. Over your day, Precious. That's true. Oh, my day, that one wasn't new. That was new, like not that long ago. We'll blame Peanut. Right, we'll blame Peanut. Oh, he looks so small. Yeah, very. See, yeah. They think that they spoil it and go, oh, huh. It's like, yeah, but it's based in Vegas. Oh, I don't know what song we're on. I'll go for that one. I wonder if Vault Zero or the calculator will be confirmed or denied or changed. I feel like it's okay, don't change. Oh, there's a, oh, what a Deathclaw! I don't know why my mind just had to sort of catch up with that one. Only got one. He just wants a hug, right? He's not going to eat you. I do like how it's the season is like, you can tell. I got really excited. I saw another Prime van, Fallout van. I was like, oh my god, there's so few and far between. Oh, that's really cool. This is the one that we painted. I'm really pleased. I don't know how to add some like, other texture to that, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. I mean, I could put some brown in it, but leave him. Let's leave him alone. Oh, how exciting. I'm glad we're all excited for Season 3. I always like to go in with no expectation. People go, what do you think is going to be in it? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't mind. I think I like the TV show. Is that pretty well there? Adding games always feel like lacking because obviously 20 years after bombs dropped or whatever. It's like the attention to detail, isn't it? There's something about it. Like how that adaptation is with it. So I'm like, really yawning away there. I do like how they've done it. It's kind of like easy to follow as well. And the amount of people who said, oh, I'll watch it because I say I'm a Fallout content creator. They watch it and they do enjoy it. And these people have never ever played the games or know anything about it, never heard of it before. That's when you know you've got a good series. When people can follow it and they have no idea what Fallout is. And that's not my experience of people just literally just watching it because of me. Don't be really getting of it. Exactly. This is all like good points. All good points. Hydrate. Thank you. Exactly. Final hydrate before going to bed. This is true. I should probably disappear as I'm out tomorrow. Also, I've done everything is done. I just need to go to bed, wake up, get some fuel. That's it. Oh, how what fun! It's been an absolutely fantastic stream as always. I love it. Talking about Fallout in this series. It's like, have I finished all the minis? I think the only Hollywood minis I need to finish painting actually is dog meat. Probably won't take that long. But I haven't got the other one. Oh, hang on, let me just drop my links into chat. There we we go. So if you are watching and want to follow me on all my other socials, I have got an easier cosplay in mind, shall we say, that I was going to do for Fallout. I had one that I was thinking of doing, and I was like, actually, where am I going to store this right now? I need like my own like little cosplay shed. I'll make sure I've got like stuff in the or like special like container boxes or bags to put it in the loft. So I might work on another one. And then a Warhammer one. Or something. Right. He was catching me upside. They're gonna fire one off to eat. No worries at all. I don't blame you at all. Thank you for coming in. Wait, I need to give you a shout out too. I am now gonna look for someone to raid. Oh, I had a horrible feeling. I was like, am I am following you. I had a horrible feeling the other day when I saw you on X. I was like, am I following you? I'm sure I'm following you. And then I was like, I'm sure I am. So I just had to check just then. Thank you, Cody. No worries at all. You should go and follow Crown. And watch their amazing streams as well. Dead by Daylight. I was like, oh my god, am I following you? I thought, I'm sure I am. I am. I just double checked. I just double checked. What should we go to? These are not people I know. I ought to bed for it too. I don't blame you at all. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you have a good week ahead. We could go into someone who is doing like... It is Fallout Friday. It's going, is there somebody, but we've raided them before, so let's just put in. Let's see what comes up. Oh, night everybody. Right, we are struggling because I don't know what the hell this is doing. Took you around for it. Oh, much appreciated. Should we raid into somebody who is doing Fallout? The question is which Fallout, because that might narrow this down. Because these people are not playing Fallout. Helping viewers, nukes and events, bounties. There's one like this. Okay, they don't need a raid. They've got 8 people. It's meant to be showing me the filter, but it's not. Well, this is meant to be showing me Fallout. This is that's not Fallout. That's not Fallout. That's not Fallout. This person is playing Fallout, and then the first person coming down onto the list. Because then the ones below that, that's not Fallout. That's not Fallout. That is Fallout. I game hop. Oh, do they like switch? I'm not quite sure what's going on in their stream. Should we go and find out? Should we go and find out? General Neuters. Is that who is that? This is always the worst bit because then you're trying to find I see them. Are they currently doing Fallout 4? More of dog meat being a good. I mean, it's just mentioned dog meat in there. Let's go to general news. Thank you for the recommendation. Why isn't they showing? They were just showing me non-people who were doing not Fallout 4, Fallout, and I put Fallout. Let's go to this person. I should start the raid. Thank you for the recommendation. Because sometimes it's a bit like Twitch. Why do I don't want to see. I put in Fallout. Oh, I thought I was having a hissy fit then. Oh, Vlander, thank you so much for coming in. I am now going to head out with a raid, but I appreciate you coming in, and good evening to you too. Let's go to general news. Let's go to general news. I can't like building. Interesting. But thank you so much everyone for coming and sticking around. And thank you so much, Vlander, for coming in as well. I really appreciate it, and the fantastic raid and the follows as well. I thought the Deathclaw and Mini should be about half again bigger than they are. They look like the original Fallout games. He is quite small. And then that's the Mysterious Strangers. So the scale is a wee baby Deathclaw. That is for sure. Compared to the scale. Well, I suppose he would be like a grab. And he's bent. I suppose he's leaning over as well. That kind of size. I suppose he's leaning over. It's cute, really. Oh, but thanks everyone, and see you all soon.